What is going on, everybody? I go by the name of Curry, and I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on SneakerPhetish. All right, guys, now today we're here to talk about a sneaker that I have been looking forward to for a really long time, but apparently you guys haven't been looking forward to it because none of you guys bought it. So without further ado, let's take a look at the box and then we'll take a look at the shoe. Now, today we're talking about FIBA. Now, FIBA, F-I-B-A, not to be confused with FIFA, is the International Basketball Association. It's basically a World Cup of basketball featuring some of the best and brightest players from every country across every continent across the world. And it's represented by the print that you guys see here on this Jordan box. It's a black matte box that features the FIBA flag logos all over the box, and that's not just the lid, that's literally all over the entire box, even on the bottom. Now, I can really appreciate Jordan Brand for putting so much work into the detail for the packaging on these sneakers, not just for the FIBA tournament, but even for soccer tournaments. We just got done with the Paris Saint-Germain collection, part 2, the Jordan 1 Low and the Jordan 6s that sold out everywhere. So now we're talking about a Jordan 12 that I think you guys are gonna like a lot. Boom. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Air Jordan 12 FIBA. Now, here's the deal with this shoe. At first glance, it looks like the Rising Sun 12 and the History of Flight 12 had a baby. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think this is a beautiful shoe. It looks incredible, feels incredible. A lot of people have had some complaints about the materials. We'll take a little closer look at that, but just at first glance, guys, I mean, doesn't really get much cleaner than this. A Jordan 12, primarily white, a little splash of red in there. You really can't go wrong with it. But I think that the problem was in the details of the shoe. So let's take a little closer look. Now, first complaint that a lot of you guys had was about the tumbled leather. You guys said that it felt a little too stiff. And I agree, it is a stiff tumbled leather. I'm kind of putting some pressure on it, and it's not really giving me a whole lot of give here. The shoe is stiff, and the leather on the upper here is testament to that. It's a little bit stiff, but honestly, it's not bad. I like it. It's gonna lock my foot in place, and I like that for a Jordan 12. Now, moving up from the white leather on the quarter panels of the shoe, you got these really nice gold eyelets here. You also have this gold Jumpman plating on the lateral and medial side of the sneaker as well to represent gold medals that are won in the FIBA tournament. You know, over there at Nike and Jordan Brand, they feel like if you're not first, you're last, which y'all don't, okay, Ricky Bobby reference. Forget it. Now, moving down from the tumbled leather on the shoe, this is where it starts to get interesting. The mud guard on the lateral and medial side looks white, but when you move it around a little bit in the light, you can see that the FIBA flag logos are actually embossed inside of the mud guards. I like this. A lot of you guys didn't. Now, going down the top of the shoe, you get the classic 2-3 in red. You get the Jumpman stitch in red on the front of the tongue. You get a really nice red interior of the shoe, all around the sock liner, all inside of the sneaker, all red to contrast with that white. Really like that contrast. On the heel of the shoe, you get a red pull tab with the gold Jumpman logo at the top, but going down the back of the heel, you have these Chinese characters here that loosely translate to passion of the game, love of the game, something of that nature. I actually tried to take a look at the Chinese characters myself to see exactly what they meant on the Wear Testers video. Somebody in the comments actually gave a really detailed description of the Chinese characters as well. And again, loosely translated, it means passion of the game. The Sneakers app said that it's a testament to loving the game, but it's somewhere about loving the game and having a lot of passion for the game of basketball. And on the outsole of the shoe, classic white outsole, you have a little red splash here with the 23 and the Jumpman, and you got the red carbon fiber shank plating in the midfoot. I love the outsole of this shoe, honestly. I need to kick my feet up just so that people can see the bottom of these like they're a pair of Louboutins or something. White laces on these, but I'm not gonna lie, Jordan Brand, you could have given us some gold lace tips. I think that really would have set these laces off nice. And on the insole of the shoe, you got a red insole with a white Jumpman logo on the heel. And that's pretty much it when it comes to these sneakers. Now, like I mentioned earlier, these really did not sell very well. As a matter of fact, at the time that I'm filming this, they still are sitting in pretty much a full-size run, not just in stores, but even on the Sneakers app. It always makes me wonder, a really nice clean sneaker like this, why don't you guys buy these? Why don't you guys spend the $190 on these to get a really good looking, super clean white and red Jordan 12? It's an amazing silhouette, classic silhouette, really nice, easy colors, but I think I know the reason why. So the number one reason I think that people didn't buy this sneaker is because you guys really didn't like the details of the flags being in the mudguard of this shoe. I know it may seem like nitpicking, but when you're spending $200 on a sneaker, people really want to have that nice classic look. A lot of people thought we were going to get cherry 12s when the information and the color code on this sneaker originally leaked. People thought we were just going to get a white and red 12, and they immediately thought maybe we're getting cherry 12s. Come to find out, we didn't get cherry 12s. We got the FIBAs instead. And honestly, a lot of people out here aren't that big of a fan of FIBA to rock a FIBA sneaker on their foot like this. They may like to watch it on television, but they don't really care that much to spend $200 on a sneaker that's specifically for FIBA. As a matter of fact, Jordan Brand actually came out with another FIBA that's on the way out, and it's a red and navy blue version of the shoe. And honestly, I think that's gonna do even worse than these did. At least these are better colors. We gotta remember that FIBA is not FIFA, the International Football or Soccer, as we call it over here in America, Association. Now again, FIFA is generating billions of dollars in revenue, and while FIBA is quite popular as well, it's not FIFA. So that's the first reason I think a lot of you guys didn't buy it. There were just some little details here that you guys didn't really like. If this had been all white, I actually think they would have made the shoe a little bit more wearable and a little bit more popular. Now, the second reason why I don't think you guys bought this sneaker is honestly because I think a lot of you guys are spending your money on other shoes right now, and it is a booming period in the sneaker resale game. Everything is up right now, and if you got your hands on a pair of Satins or Travis 1 Lows or even the Chicago to Los Angeles Jordan 1s that rubbed off a little bit, if you got your hands on any of those, they're worth big money right now. So there's a lot of buying and selling that's happening in the resale side of the market, which, as I mentioned in previous videos, is where the majority of the dollars for sneakers is being spent right now. There's so much activity happening with such big dollar amounts on that side of the spectrum. Nobody really cares about these. I'm sorry guys, but StockX and GOAT are running the game right now when it comes to buying, selling, and market value of sneakers. It just is what it is, and the sooner we realize that, I think the happier we all will be. But there is a little glimmer of hope, a little silver lining if you really did like these sneakers. Wait on them, because chances are these are going to go on sale. So many good sneakers have been going on sale lately because nobody is buying them that you can actually get some fantastic deals on some really nice shoes these days. Remember back in the day where the sale prices used to just be for the trash, for the stuff that nobody wanted at all? Now you can look at the sale section and you can actually find some really good stuff in there. And I got a feeling these are going to make their way into the sales section and you'll be able to get them for about $140 or $150 pretty soon. So if you are a fan of the shoe, honestly, I tell you to wait a second. Don't buy them for the $190 right now. Wait a little while longer. Let them go on sale. They will go on sale. I guarantee you that. And then pick them up for the lower price, like I mentioned. But enough of me talking about these sneakers. Now it's time for you guys to sound off down in the comments and let me know what you guys think about the Air Jordan 12 FIBA. Are these ones that you guys picked up at the full retail price? Did you have to have it? Did you have to add it to your collection? Or are these ones that you're going to go ahead and let them go by the wayside, at least for a little bit, to see if the price drops on them? Let me know. Of course, while you're down in the comments, make sure that you click on that subscribe button so we can welcome you into the SneakerPhetish family to make sure you don't miss out on any more heat that comes through like these, because I guarantee you, I got a lot more heat on the way. As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on SneakerPhetish, taking a look at these with me, unboxing them with me for a couple of minutes. I go by the name of Kari. This is the Air Jordan 12 FIBA, and until next time, I'm out.